Good evening, friends. In earlier class, we discussed manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industries. I said manufacturing means the process of raw material into a finished valuable product. It is called manufacturing. Manufacturing is done by the industries, which is having the so much machinery, equipment, and skilled workers. Now, for the processing industry is polluting so many things like air, water, land, noise. Industries are polluted the environment in the forms of air, water, land, noise. In this session, we will see how the industry is polluting this environment through these ways, okay, as well as what are the how to control, what are the parameters behind this environmental degradation, as well as how to control also we will see. In earlier class, one point is that is I told the classification of industries on the basis of different fields like private ownership, private sector, public sector, joint sector. I said private sector is owned by the group of individual. Example, I told Tisco, Tata Iron and Steel, Aditya Birla, Amul Dairy, all those things. Public sector is owned by the government. It is owned by the government like BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, which is preparing the alternators. The alternators is electronic equipment which generates the electrical energy. Okay, this is the joint. Next one is joint sector. Joint sector is the mixing both the state and group of individual. Means it will be controlled by the government and investment is from the private person. Means the group of individual. Example is oil Insurance Limited, GAIL, Gas Authority India Limited, as well as ONGC, NTPC. All these are come under the joint sector. Now coming to the today's session, that is industrial pollution. Industry is polluting so many ways in the to the environment. Those are first air. If you take air, means during the process of any raw material to the finished product, industry is producing releasing so many gases: sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, which harmful to the health, public health, nearby places where the industry was placed. Air, through the air, as well as water. During this process of if you take bauxite raw material to the aluminum furnace, that heat treatment process, during that heat treatment process, whatever the water they are using, some water will be wasting and they will release it into the rivers. They are connecting through the to the rivers. From that rivers, so nearby areas, they people are getting that as a drink water, so it will be harmful to the health and they will get the cancer and this some other effects, kidney effects, lungs effect, all this will come through the water. And coming to the land means if any industry wants to keep nearby area, what they will do, they will convert those agriculture land into the non-agriculture land. It means they will occupy those places, nearly 20-30 villages, and they will establish the industry, okay, for the different units. Means they are polluting the land also. It means whatever the agriculture land is there, they are converting those agriculture land, residential area, into the non-residential area. Okay, now coming to the noise point of view also, if any industry, if you take any industry, it is running with so much high equipment, machinery and generators. It will produce a huge noise in the decibels, more than 80 dB, 100 dB, like that. So it will harmful to their employees as well as the nearby villages. These are the industrial pollution ways. Okay, now we will see how we can these are degrading the environmental factors also, how we will control these areas. Okay, now first of all, if you take the air, what industry can do, what are the techniques to reduce the environmental degradation. Before releasing these gases, whatever during the process time, manufacturing process time, these gases should thrown through the some filterings, as well as some good technique, gassing techniques, so that some reduced emissions will come out, and which will less harmful to compare to the earlier one. Means they have to use filters, scrubbers for these outside gases, releasing gases. What one way suggestion is that instead of the coal, they have to use oil and gas, which will reduce the pollution also, and air pollution. Okay, oil or gas instead of coal. And coming to the water, before releasing this wastewater, industrial wastewater into the rivers, they have to do the treatment process in the sense, this water only should use as a recycling for their processes, furnishing process. They have to do recycling. For that recycling, they have to do in 3 treatment process. First one is machining process, mechanical thing. This is mechanical things, means grinding. Sedimentation means the water, whatever the small particles will be there, they will be keep at industry only. Pure water will go to the outside. And as well as second one is some biological processes, biological treatment. Third one is water recycling. These are the reducing techniques of industrial pollution. Next, coming to the land. What we are saying that if any person wants to establish a industry, they have to go the outskirts of villages, which is the less agriculture lands, as well as the less market value prices lands, less crop utilization fields. They have to go and they have to purchase there, and they can develop the roads, electricity, water, all those things. Okay. And as well as coming to the noise. For noise, reducing noise, or what they have to do, they have to keep sound observers instead of earphones and ear domes. As well as they have to use less noise silencers. Nowadays, so many modern techniques came which will reduce the very noise level in lesser dBs, 10 dB, 20 dB, 30 dB, up to 50 dB only. So these are the things, these are the controlling parameters of industrial pollution. Now coming to the one more point, that is, if any person wants to establish the industry, he has to see the 4 factors. First of all, electricity, proper electricity line to that place, and second one is water, and third one is road transportation facility. Transportation in the sense, for bringing of raw material from wherever the actual source is there, as well as second one is for finished goods to shipment to the ships, means as well as sea area or rail or flight, it should be near to that place. And the road facility also should be good. Water, electricity, transportation, these 3 factors are the main physical factors. Okay, this is the few points about the industrial pollution and environmental degradation. Thank you.